Emmanuel Macron could be a potential secret weapon for Brexiteers during the negotiations surrounding a post-Brexit trade deal between the UK and the EU. During the latest episode of Brexit Unlocked, former MEPs Ben Habib and Belinda Delucy discussed the possibility of the French president vetoing a deal between Britain and the European Union. Ms. Delucy stated that Macron has stated to French fishermen that will veto a deal if it does not represent their best interests. Ms. Delucy asked, "Do you think Macron is actually going to end up being our secret weapon? I mean, he has threatened to veto a deal if he's not happy with it. And he's spent a lot of time with the French fishermen, convincing them he's going to stand up for them and he'll veto a deal that doesn't represent their interests. Do you think he could veto it all for us and we'll be happy and walk away?" Mr. Habib replied, "I doubt Macron would veto it. But I think he may just tip it over the edge in error. This is getting remarkably close to the wire now. I think we've got sort of 8 days of parliamentary time left before the end of the year. So how we get all of this done in time for December 31st is going to be really interesting to me." He added, "I think Macron is playing to his base. You know, Macron always likes to thump the drum and is a bit of an empty vessel when it comes to action. I just hope we trip into no deal and we find like the millennium bug that actually no deal is better than any deal." This evening Boris Johnson and Ursula von der Leyen issued a joint statement revealing they had agreed to undertake further negotiations on a post-Brexit trade deal. The statement said, "In a phone call today on the ongoing negotiations between the European Union and the United Kingdom, we welcomed the fact that progress has been achieved in many areas. Nevertheless, significant differences remain on 3 critical issues: level playing field, governance and fisheries." Both sides underlined that no agreement is feasible if these issues are not resolved. Whilst recognizing the seriousness of these differences, we agreed that a further effort should be undertaken by our negotiating teams to assess whether they can be resolved. We are therefore instructing our chief negotiators to reconvene tomorrow in Brussels. We will speak again on Monday evening.